Okay, the meeting has just ended. The town council has rescinded their decision and have re-invited Jason Caste. We have Loretta and Stephen Goldstein. Would like you to make any comments about what just happened?
Well, first of all, I'm delighted that they took a vote, admitted they made a mistake, and re-invited Jason Caste. And I'm happy for that. And I think Stern showed some real class just the way he did it. However, having said that, it seems to me that a few council members up here, at least three, Adam Gusson, the mayor, and Mark Schwartz, left the impression that if people come and they're too passionate about issues or they disagree too much, then, quote, we're going to push back, end quote. Or the mayor, in agreeing that he made a mistake, said, oh, I see a lot of disappointed faces in the audience. What kind of a negative comment was that? So, overall, I'm happy with the outcome. I am delighted that we had such a cross-section of Teaneck here to speak. There was a great deal of respect shown to Theo Lacey, who happens to be a friend and a colleague whom I have worked with for many, many years, who deserves that respect. She and her husband were colleagues of Martin Luther King and marched with Martin Luther King and were among the prime movers in integrating our schools here. So I'm glad she was treated with respect and that they listened to her words and that the outcome was what we wanted. And hopefully all of us, or practically all of us, will be at the Municipal Green at 10 o'clock on Monday, cheering on our veterans.
Stephen, you want to say anything?
You know, Nick, this was an interesting night for me and for the Blue Jersey crowd. I want you to know this was an interesting night. So I've been to hundreds of city council meetings across the state through my years of work at Gardens to Equality. But believe it or not, here in my hometown of Teaneck, where I live on the other side of town from Loretta, I'd never been to a Teaneck council meeting before, so I'm really thrilled at the outcome, that they did the right thing. But I'm astonished, like Loretta is, that the council actually lectures people not to talk back. This was about the most civic meeting, considering how passionate people were. And basically what they're saying is, you need to talk nice to us in a way that we like, and you need to be our fan club. You know, if that's what you want, don't enter public life. I mean, listen, I could tell you through my years as being a non-elected public figure, it comes with the territory. You get hate mail, you get nice mail, you get people talking back to you. If you don't like it, don't be part of public life. You don't lecture the people like this. That was eye-openingly strange for a town that is so progressive. I was a bit taken aback, Loretta, I have to tell you. I live, look, 3 blocks from Loretta's office. Now, Loretta, who's about the most beloved, politician I know, public servant, I say, I go to Loretta's office all the time, and people complain even to Loretta, and she doesn't say, how dare you talk to me like that? She knows it comes with the territory, Loretta.
I said I commiserated with the mayor. You want to talk about people calling you names? Spend an afternoon in the Senate with people who don't believe we should pass any laws to restrict anybody's rights to guns.
Right.
Spend an afternoon with me and you'll hear people calling names, saying nasty things. Read some of the emails I got. I don't say to anybody, well, if you disagree with me or you're push too hard when you disagree, I'm going to push back.
Yeah, they said, we'll be civil if you're civil. Excuse me, this is a quid pro quo for public life?
Right.
This is insane. I'll tell you, one thing that I thought was really insane, so in the middle of the meeting, Loretta shows me on her iPhone this actually rather obnoxious email that the city manager sent, and as somebody in the audience said, could you imagine if they were this rude to Loretta Weinberg, who is a legend statewide? You can only imagine in Teaneck what a legend. Could you imagine what that person would say to anybody else?
That's right.
It's kind of weird.
I think that without the heated rhetoric, they might not have done what they did.
Mohammed, come here. This is my good mayor. Okay. Now, he did a good thing. You did a good thing. I have to tell you, you were a good guy. You changed your mind. This is Mohammed Hamaduddin. He's the mayor of Teaneck.
Thank you.
Go ahead. This is New Jersey. New Jersey. And we're progressive. I'll tell you what I said. I said, you did the right thing. I'm really happy. I'm pleased to be a citizen of Teaneck. I got to tell you, Mohammed, what I told you. This was actually a pretty well-behaved audience. I've had way worse in my public life. I've had people yell at me way worse. I mean, dude, it's okay for people to be a little impassioned.
Well,
and you handle it well.
I'm not going to talk on the record.
Okay. All right, but thank you for doing it.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing it.
I think you made the best of a bad situation.
No, you
That's
made
my
the best of a
opinion.
bad situation. You did.
Yeah, you did. We'll give you credit for that.
But I'm glad you. Some of your colleagues lectured the people after. I mean, yeah, chill a little bit.
It's a shame that this is what it took. That's all I can say.
You spend an afternoon to Senate and hear what they said.
I mean, look, I think that's. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to talk on the record.
All right,
So,
well,
you
go ahead.
want to turn it off, but then I'll have some comments. But,
Okay, turn it.
Okay.